Hey, you ready to do your skincare? Okay. Now, I know you asked about, my routine because, I try to keep my skin a little intact, a little healthy. So, I'll go ahead and show you what I do. It's honestly pretty simple. You kind of might think I'm lying a little bit, but it's what works for me. So, we're just gonna give it a try, okay? Okay. Now, to clean our face, we're gonna go in with some Eucerin Body and Face Cleanser. It actually works really well. It honestly only costs about $9, and you get a pretty fair amount. It's 16.9 fluid ounces, and it's dermatological skincare. So it has pretty good stuff in there, no homemade anything. The ingredients are pretty simple. And you just pop out a little bit. And we're just gonna put this all over your face and just rub that in really good, okay? Now, because it's a pretty, safe skincare, it doesn't have a lot of the soaping agents in there that, make it really bubbly and soapy. So it will kind of just feel a little smooth on your face. You will get a few bubbles, but not as much as you normally do with a lot of other products. But it's still getting you clean, it's still doing its job. And I actually use this, on my entire body. It's a lot easier for me that way too, just buying that one product. So I definitely recommend it if you have sensitive skin. And look at that. You already look 10 times better. Now we're gonna just go ahead and, oh, actually, before I rinse, I should have probably put this on first. We're just gonna take this and just put that on your face. There we go. We're just gonna wipe that soap off your face, so we're just gonna and then we're just gonna swipe, 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 swipe. Perfect. Okay, now that we've cleansed your face, now we're gonna go into our skincare steps, okay? Here's where it gets good. I do like to keep my products in these cute little jars. I got these a few years ago, and it was around Valentine's Day, I believe, so it's like pretty Cupid based. And this here is micellar water. The micellar water that I use is the one that has rose water and glycerin in there because it's very hydrating and it's good for sensitive skin. And it's also not Neutrogena, Maybelline. It's also the Maybelline micellar water. I don't use the one in the blue bottle that's for like waterproof makeup and stuff because it dries out my face a lot. So I definitely make sure to stick to the rose water and glycerin one, and it just feels really hydrating on my face. A lot of people use micellar water before they clean their face, but I've tried that, and I've tried the step that I do now, and it's the only one that remains consistent and really works for me and makes my face feel really clean without feeling dried out. So after I've washed my face and patted it dry, then I'll go in with just a bare hand, which I'm going to do for you. And you just pop it on your hand like that. Grab it up and just rub it on your face, okay? So when I rub that in, it's just like a nice extra hydrating step with a little bit of cleansing in there because you don't have to rinse off micellar water. Some people, they do like to use like a cotton pad to really, see that extra stuff that they're getting off, or really to pick up that extra stuff. I do think that my cleanser gets my face pretty clean, so I just feel like constantly getting cotton pads is just kind of like a financial thing. Like I'm steady spending money for, what reason? Because I wasn't seeing much on the cotton pads, so I didn't feel the need to keep buying them. So, the micellar water, and then after I go in with that, then I will go in with my other one. I think they sound different, but I'll go in with this one. I got them on the same day, if you couldn't tell. And for this one, this is witch hazel. Yes, I know other people can't stand witch hazel. They think it's so drying for your face or damaging. I haven't had that experience. I purposely went without witch hazel for about 6 months, just mainly because I kept forgetting to buy it. And my face just seemed so textured and like it didn't feel good. It just felt like a part of my routine was missing. And then when I started back incorporating this, I felt a million times better. So it kind of varies. Sometimes I'll use the Thayer's one, or Thayer's, I don't know how you say it. But then I'll also use the Dickinson's. I just make sure that whichever one I use, I get the one with rose water in it. Okay? Sometimes if they don't have the rose water, I'll just get the plain regular witch hazel. But you also have to make sure that the witch hazel you're using is alcohol free. You do not want alcohol in your witch hazel, okay? So, I'll go in same way and just take it and just pat it on my face. Just like that, okay? And after I've done that, then this step I kind of vary. I alternate between these two, just like which one I do first, but I do make sure to do both of them. This one is rose water, okay? And if I take a little second, like I'm doing something else in between steps, like if I sit with the witch hazel too long, then I'll probably go in with this one first. Otherwise, I'll do it after I do my toner. But it's just nice rose water, no excess products in there or anything. And you just spray it, just like that. Hydrate your face. So we're just gonna, okay? And just let that dry down a little bit, okay? Then we're gonna go in with this Manyo Essence Toner. It's called Pantatoin. I'm not sure. I do my skincare twice a day, every day, because when I wake up in the morning, I like to go to the gym, and then at night, when my day is over, I also, get in the shower. So I do my skincare twice a day. So I've been using this twice a day for maybe 3 weeks to a month, and that's how much product I've used. But I'll take this and just pop a little on there, and it's very hydrating. You can use it like multiple times. Oh, and then you also pat this in, so pat, 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 you use this as, as many times as you need. What it says on the back pretty much is, well, one, it's all day hydration. And for this, it says to, dispense into your palm and gently pat into the skin until it's fully absorbed. And for added moisture, apply 2 to 3 additional layers. So, if you really, really want to moisturize your face, if you maybe have drier skin, you can add multiple layers of this. Personally, for me, I just do the 1 layer because my other products are pretty hydrating. Like, that's my main focus for my skincare is sensitive skin and hydration. So I only use 1 layer, but if I'm doing like my makeup that day, then I probably will do 2 layers. And just let it sit to soak in for a while. And then after I do that, I let that sit for about 2 or 3 minutes to really soak into my skin. If I want to speed up the process, I'll just like that. Well, with the fan really, but I don't have it with me right now. And once I do that, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I use 1 product after that. It's a moisturizer and it's a sunscreen, and I am very clearly running out of it. And by running out of it, I mean it's pretty much gone. This is the Eucerin Daily Hydration Cream, which is kind of a light product. They do have heavier, richer products, but like I said, a lot of my other products are very moisturizing and hydrating. And then it's also summertime and it's pretty hot out here, so I don't want something that's too thick because then that it really messes up my skin. I end up with a lot more like texture in this area, or like little small bumps on my forehead, which you can kind of see a little bit now. That's dietary. So I'll take this and I'll take some, I'll just take this little bit because we're running low. And we're just gonna moisturize our face, okay? And I rub that in, and when I'm rubbing it in, I like to go up, over, and also to smooth out my eyebrows at the same time, under my eyes, while I look up, on my lids. And you also have to keep in mind that it's a sunscreen, so you really want to make sure you get in all areas. On my nose, kind of rub it like that, and then go out. On my face, on my lips, and go out like that. Down. And that is my skincare routine. And I hope that you feel so much more hydrated and moisturized now. And I know you're going to have an amazing rest. Good night. Dermatologist. What? Where'd it go? I seem to have misplaced.